Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally made it to Loveland, Colorado for the 2019 Saab Owners Convention. Very exciting. We have a lot of people to meet up with, so let's try and make the rounds and see if we can get all the footage that we can get in the matter of time that we have. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So here we go.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of time to do this, but we're in a car that apparently steers the wrong way. I have my boy Jacob Pretzman outside filming me, so if I go left, the car goes right. If I go right, the car goes left. Woo! I got it! I'm going right. Here we go. Woo! left. Pulling an opposite Tokyo drift. I hope you can see the background. I'm clearly going the wrong way. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Stop! All right.
Our first guest, Tim Holbeck. Hi, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's with Oreo, which provides OEM parts.
Saab original parts, yeah, Saab genuine. We're in Bethlehem, PA. We have a 110,000 square foot distribution facility there. We have offices there as well. We're the exclusive supplier. We are a subsidiary of a Swedish company called Oreo, which was actually Saab, Saab parts. And when Saab went bankrupt, it split into two pieces.
Right.
The vehicle side went to NEVS. The parts side is owned by the Swedish government.
Okay.
And that's our owner. And so we've been at it since 2012 as Oreo. And then before that, you know, I guess 58 more years as Saab.
You guys are actually 3D printing certain parts.
Yeah. We've just started on that. We've done a windshield bracket for new Gen 9.5, actually a right-hand drive though for the UK.
Mm-hmm.
We did a radiator pin. We're about to do volume and tone control knobs. A couple of other parts. It's a really interesting process.
Tim, thank you so much for
All right, Craig.
your efforts. We'll check out their booth and let's move on.
All right, buy original parts.
So here we are with Nick TALIAFERRO with Genuine Saab. Nick, thank you for meeting with me.
Definitely.
You got your VIG in here, and there's a big turbo in here. About how much horsepower does this thing maybe have?
485 at the tire, somewhere in there.
Are you-
Clutch limited.
Are you running E85?
Flex fuel. ID thousands, lightweight rods. It's got high compression pistons, more than an on-turbo car.
Yeah.
So it comes up on it. We don't need as much boost to make the power. When we built the manifolds, I started with building sway bars for them. You know, I'd take them to autocross. They wouldn't autocross like a 99. So
Right.
the 78, 99 just autocrossed.
Yeah.
This one was like, we're gonna plow. So I worked on that, how to get it to handle so that we were competitive in an autocross.
Right.
You know, that was important. And then it became, autocross got kind of boring. You know, we got too much power for a front wheel drive autocross.
Right, especially
And
this
then,
platform.
and our autocrosses got kind of rough around here. I want to make it like work, you know, track day. And then it was see what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, see if I can make it feel like a stock car and then go. And as I got older, now it's a game of adaptive mufflers with valves so that it's quiet like a stock one, and then it roars, you know?
Yeah, wanting both worlds.
Yeah, and the clutch, it's like, I don't want that nasty clutch. I just want the clutch to feel like a stock one.
Exactly.
And make it more fun, because, you know, it's every day. So that it comes into the shifter refinements and steering refinements to make it a little nicer.
You make manifolds, you make the exhaust, you make the coilovers for these cars too.
And developed it until like Steve wouldn't put another set of springs on it. You know, it's so hard to swap the springs on these. Little iterations over a lot of years, and until we can, in every batch we made it better, you know, better than the last, and until we can sell enough parts that we maybe can upgrade a machine, you know, get a better CNC machine so we can make nicer parts quicker. But I sold a lot of fender blinkers, armrests, sway bars. If anybody bought those, thank you. It all goes back into the business.
Nick, thanks for making it out here. Thanks for meeting with
Thanks.
me and educating me on all other stuff.
Happy to be at another convention.
Yeah, it's amazing here. This was a really good one. Let's check out his place and then we will move on. All right, we got Shane here from Swedish Performance. Brother,
What's up, man?
it's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
So, how much power is this thing pushing again?
Depending on the tune, between 500 and 600 at the crank.
And it's on E85?
On E85, yes.
Okay, what turbo setup you got going on?
It's a custom KRONA turbo kit, Gen 2 GTX 3071R. Nice big injectors, external wastegate, and full built motor, built trans.
And you have like a one-off custom exhaust, right? A 3-inch.
Yep. Manifold and 3-inch catless turbo back.
That's awesome. And you had it tuned or?
Yeah, so our tuner, he does all our shop tunes at work. John Jaguar. He did the tune for me. It's essentially identical to his car, and he has the fastest 9.5 in the country.
Wow.
So
Would you say you can daily this, or
it is absolutely daily drivable.
Wow. Do you think it's the fastest big in here?
It's debatable with
Yeah, that one
right
in
there.
front here.
That one right
the genuine
there.
Saab one's pretty close too.
We'd have a good run.
Yeah, I'll talk with you about it, but yeah, it's a pretty hefty car there. But yeah, thanks for your time, brother.
Craig.
Good to meet up with you, and
bud.
move on to the next one. Matty, or KRONA Performance, brother. Thank you for.
Thank you.
You do performance exhaust mostly for Saabs, right?
That's right. We make everything out of 304 stainless steel. Everything's designed and manufactured in the United States. And because I'm so confident in the process and the quality control we have at our facilities, I also sell it with a lifetime warranty.
Excellent. And he was kind enough to send me a piece of his exhaust, throw it on, and do a review of it. If you guys want to check that out, I do have a video on it. It's very good stuff. He's got a very good product. I do recommend KRONA Performance for your Saabs exhaust system. And again, Matt, that's all we need, brother.
Thank you guys so much
for that.
Thank you all for keeping the dream alive. I'm very grateful to do what I do.
Here in Loveland, Colorado, just north of Denver. We're here for our 37th Saab Owners Convention, which is super exciting. Put on by the SCNA Saab Club of North America. Chose Loveland, obviously because it's a popular area for Saabs. We had great support from the Rocky Mountain Saab Club, which is a local official regional club here, and we're celebrating 20 years of Biggin. Super excited about it. We had
About how many Saabs do you believe showed up today? Do you have a count?
We never know because we've got different levels of people that come in and register ahead, and then we have day pass people, and then we have people that just discover us that are coming off the interstate at the gas station, look over and see all these Saabs and trickle on in. It happens time to time, but we had roughly 275 people that were registered, and we gave out 375 rally plates today to people that came by. Good news is we had every single color of Biggin made represented here today, and I'm so excited that actually happened.
The way I understand the SOC does it is you try to choose a different state in the country every year, and you kind of plan it out. Do you have an idea of what you're going to do it where next year?
Absolutely. We actually have a whole chart and map that we look at. We have a little model we try to rotate. We understand that America is very big. It's far and wide for people to drive, and obviously everybody wants to try to come here as much as they can in terms of driving. The reason why we're here in the Rocky Mountains is it's been a tradition. Every, I guess, sort of 9th year. We did it in 1999 in Keystone. We did it in 2009 in Copper Ridge, and now we're back here in 2019 in Loveland. So look for us in 2029 here again in Colorado. But in the meantime, we're excited that it's heading back to New England next year is the goal, and that place is to be announced. We're still working on a few details, but I know the New England folks that are watching this will be excited to know that we're coming back to your turf, kind of the American home of Saab in the Northeast.
Right. So if this looks like something you guys wanted to do, but you couldn't because you're on the East Coast, next year's where it's at.
We'll look forward to seeing you.
Steven, howdy. What the hell is this car? I believe it's 1980 MGB with high compression 2.5 or 2.3 GT 3071 or GTX 3071, so the big wheel. It did start life as a 234 motor. Okay. But we've it's all custom R inside stuff, So to clarify, Steven here works with Nick at Genuine Saab, and this is one of your customers' cars? Yes. Yep. Custom build, been working on it for about a year now. It came to us literally as a rolling chassis. And here we go. Motor, so probably only going to about maybe 5,500 RPM, and that's 5, maybe 6 pounds of boost. How much power would you guess this thing's at? 250-ish to the wheels would be my guess. Really? Okay. Yeah. So probably just over 3 at the crank? Yeah, somewhere in that range. Right on. So full song, once we're taking it to 30 or well,
end up taking about 7,300, I'm guessing. And, you know, 20, 30 pounds of boost. It'll make every bit of 500 horse.
Your customers must be really happy people because that's them right there, right?
Yes, that is them.
Thank you so much for attending tonight. Congratulations to all the award winners. And we will see you outside. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, Craig Bow here. I just wanted to send a brief message about my experience at SOC before I ended this video. First thing I wanted to do was apologize to anyone and everyone who came up to me and met me for the first time. It was really hectic and I was running around everywhere, as you all could see, trying to record anything I could. So I'm sorry if I wasn't able to really stop and get to know you guys and conversate. And a lot of people come across me, so I don't recognize or remember a lot of names. Some of you I do, but it was great to meet all of you, and I appreciate the support. I wish I could stop to have longer conversations and discussions with you guys. Some of you I did, I just happened to be in the zone where I wasn't doing anything. But for the rest of you, I really do apologize. I felt really bad about it, and I just want you to know that my intentions were to meet and talk with everybody for a much longer time after I was done filming, but because it's a challenge, because cars are constantly moving and people I'm looking for are constantly moving, and then the new ideas or something I wanted to record doesn't work out, it's like it never stopped. I was always recording. So just wanted you guys to know that I do appreciate you. And for the other way around, for everyone that I wanted to meet, you guys, I understand you do get busy, and I hold nothing against you. And for the few who did meet with me, especially the sponsors or other people of influence, I really appreciate your time. It's not easy asking for your time. Granted, I know that a lot of people are probably doing the same thing, except for much longer. I try to make it quick, brief, and at least pleasant. So thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to meet with me for this video. And let's see, trying to do this without any cuts. I guess the last thing I want to say is my experience with SOC was phenomenal. For a lot of people, when they look at the prices, that kind of scares them off. But I want you guys to understand what you're paying for. It's not for the parts people bring in so you can get in a yard sale and buy all this stuff. It's not for the cars, all the cool Saabs that we love showing up. And it's not for staying at the hotel, which, I mean, I guess if you do pay for the hotel price, yeah, it's for staying for the hotel, but that's to sleep. You're not there to enjoy what the amenities entirely have to offer. What you're paying for what I've experienced, is the experience to bring everyone together that you heard of online or communicated with an email or chatted with before. It's a real good experience. There were people I did know very well from, like, I guess the online community, if you want to call it that. And then they just popped up out of nowhere like, "Hey Craig," and I'm like, "Oh, who are you?" And then they tell me their name, like, whoa. So that alone was worth the amount of money you had to pay to get into this thing, to experience with these people. So a lot of great people. I just want you guys to keep that in mind for all the other future SOCs. That to me is what it's really all about, and that money does go towards bringing you guys closer together, which is paying for a space for all of us to have our Saabs, paying for a space for us to sleep so we don't have to travel out. We can see each other next morning, or we don't have to move our cars. We got them in a position we like, and also to pay for food so all of us can enjoy ourselves there and sit with each other and converse. So keep that in mind for next SOC. It is absolutely worth it. This one was very organized, and it's an experience I'm gonna never forget. I believe that's all I really wanted to touch on with this video. Sorry to all those who I couldn't converse with, and I appreciate all of you who took the time out of your day to meet with me. And SOC is a blast, and for anyone who missed this year's, try to make next year's, especially if you're on the East Coast, because it should be relatively close to you. So, I like this. I think that'll be all, and I'll see you guys around.